If you're feeling dissatisfied with your life, take a moment to hear this story. It might just change your perspective. Once upon a time, there lived a crow who was deeply unhappy with his life. Every day, he gazed at the world around him and wondered why he couldn't be like other creatures who seemed so much better off. One day, overwhelmed by sadness, he perched on a tree branch and began to cry. Beneath the tree, a monk was meditating peacefully. A single tear from the crow fell and landed on the monk's cheek. The monk looked up and saw the crow weeping. Concerned monk gently asked, "What troubles you, my friend? Why are you crying?" The crow replied, "I feel so unlucky. I'm plain, disliked, and constantly shooed away. I wish I were someone else, something better." The monk smiled and said, "Don't be disheartened. Tell me, what do you wish to become? With the help of my mantra, I can transform you into whatever you desire." The crow's spirits lifted. "Really? If that's the case, please turn me into a swan. They're so graceful and admired by everyone." The monk nodded. "I can do that, but before I grant your wish, visit a swan and ask if he is truly happy with its life. Then come back to me." Eagerly, the crow flew off to find a swan. Soon he spotted one gliding elegantly across a pond. Approaching the swan, the crow said, "You are so beautiful, with feathers as white as snow. Everyone admires you. Surely you must be the happiest bird alive." The swan sighed and replied, "I used to think so too. But the world is full of vibrant colors, and I have none. I'm only white. If I could choose, I'd rather be a parrot. Such lively colors must bring happiness." Hearing this, the crow flew off to find a parrot. He found one perched on a tree, its feathers glowing in shades of green and red. The crow exclaimed, "Oh, parrot, you are so colorful and vibrant. Surely you are the happiest bird in the world." The parrot shook its head. "My colors attract people, but they also bring trouble. I live in constant fear of being captured and caged. True freedom is far more precious. I think the peacock, with its dazzling feathers, must be the happiest bird." Determined crow flew to a zoo, where he found a peacock in an enclosure. A crowd of visitors admired the peacock, marveling at its splendid feathers. Once the crowd left, the crow approached and said, "Dear peacock, you are magnificent. People come from far and wide just to see you. You must be the happiest bird on earth." The peacock laughed bitterly. "I once thought so too, but my beauty has trapped me. I'm confined to this cage and live under the constant pain. It hurts when people pluck my feathers to decorate their homes. I've realized that freedom is more valuable than beauty. As I watch you fly freely, I envy your life. If I could, I'd trade places with you in an instant." The crow was stunned. "You envy me?" "Yes," the peacock said. "I've observed every bird in this zoo. None are as free as you. No one tries to trap or cage you. You can go wherever you wish." Hearing this, the crow flew back to the monk with a newfound understanding. He said, "Wise man, I no longer wish to be anything other than what I am. For the first time, I'm grateful to be a crow." The monk smiled knowingly and said, "Do you see now? Happiness does not come from what we lack, but from appreciating what we have." The crow nodded. "You're right. When we compare ourselves to others, we blind ourselves to our own blessings." The monk added, "Remember this, my friend. A person who embraces their uniqueness and cherishes their freedom is the happiest in the world." The crow spread his wings, feeling a sense of peace he had never known, and flew off into the vast open sky. If you learned some valuable teachings from this video, do not forget to subscribe our channel. Until then, gain wisdom and seek peace.